Hello, this is Victor Rallo Jr. We're here in Castiglione Falletto with one of the great producers of Barolo, Luca Currado from Vietti. And, you know, my favorite of all the Barolos is from a very special vineyard called Villero. And why is Villero so special and so different?
But Villero is one of the great Grand Cru that we have in our land, in our region, and we are very lucky to own a part of this vineyard. I consider Villero one of these 20 Grand Cru that existing in our region. It's very special and very different because it's a very difficult wine to make and very difficult wine to produce. Because an example is the only cru that we take as a reserve. An example, in the last 35 years, we only made 8 Villero. Why? Because it's a cru that is not better than Rocche, Brunate, and Lazzarito, or other as a Cannubi or so. But it's a vineyard that really required for its characteristic, his DNA, extra aging in oak. So all the other cru of Barolo we age 3 years in the big cask of Slovenian oak that you saw downstairs. Yes. Villero, to express themselves at the maximum level, needs to be aged 5 years in big cask of Slavonian oak. So after 5 years of aging, we decide if it's going to be Reserva or it's going to be planted in the Barolo Castiglione.
So some of the characteristics of Villero in those great years, what are some of the components of Villero that we taste as a consumer when we're lucky enough in one of those 35 years to get a vintage? What do we taste? Because I have some thoughts on it.
But, you know, it's very austere cru. The idea of Villero is to make a wine not for the today consumption. The idea of making Villero is a wine that you should buy and put in the corner of your cellar, less accessible as possible.
But it talks to you. When I have Villero myself, it talks to me. And
unfortunately,
it says, please try me, open me. So what do I do?
It's difficult, you know, it's like a sirena, you know, to go. But it's true. It's kind of wine that we need to, if it's possible, to put in the corner, because they express themselves the best only after 10 years. When it's young, when we make a Villero, we are looking for a wine very compact, very classic, very traditional.
Yeah, for me, Villero recently had a bottle of 01 with a nice Panino, and when I finish, I get this cocoa, this chocolate, milk chocolate in my mouth that is so unique to me, to Villero, and everybody has a different experience. And when I taste those wines, oftentimes, boom, right on the head, I can hit it every time because of the components of Villero.
An example, right now is a fantastic, the 82. I say 85 is incredible in this moment. 96 is one of the best Villero we make, but I don't suggest you to open for other 5 or 8 years because it's still too young. You know, it's a different thing. It's some wine that you have you must buy and put and give as heritage. You know, if possible, if your kids they've been good with you. You know.
Well, I can't wait to come back in July and spend some time through the crus of Barolo, because no other family or winery owns as many crus in the best parts of Barolo, and to learn about the different terroir and the uniqueness of every single cru, and it's going to be a fantastic few days.
Take a good hiking shoes because you will make a lot of exercise.
Perfect. Thank you for making great Barolo.
Grazie.
Thank you. Cheers.
Salute.